The Mirage was the backbone of the South African Air Force during the Border War, and its bombing runs in Angola remain some of the most daring missions of the conflict. Sleek, fast, and versatile, the Mirage was originally designed as a supersonic interceptor. In Angola, it was adapted for ground attack, carrying bombs and rockets against SWAPO and FAPLA positions. Operating from bases in northern Namibia, Mirage pilots flew at high speed across the border, descending rapidly to low altitude for attack runs. Their targets included supply convoys, ammunition dumps, and entrenched camps. The Mirage's agility allowed it to evade anti-aircraft fire, darting in and out before enemy gunners could react. On several occasions, Mirages were tasked with precision strikes against bridges and roads, cutting off enemy logistics. Their ability to deliver bombs with accuracy made them invaluable in disrupting supply chains. Pilots often flew in formations, coordinating attacks so that multiple targets were hit simultaneously. Statistics from the war show that Mirages flew hundreds of sorties, often armed with 250 and 500 kilogram bombs. Their speed, capable of Mach 2, meant they could strike and withdraw before enemy aircraft could intercept. In dogfights, Mirages also proved their worth, engaging MiGs and holding their own in the skies over Angola. The psychological effect of Mirage bombing runs was profound. Enemy troops described the sudden scream of jet engines followed by explosions that tore through camps and convoys. For the SADF, the Mirage was not just a fighter. It was a symbol of reach and dominance, able to project power far beyond the border. In Angola, the Mirage's bombing runs demonstrated the fusion of technology and tactics. They showed that speed, precision, and daring could overcome entrenched defenses. The Mirage became a legend of the Border War, remembered for its role in striking deep, fast, and hard against the enemy.
While its primary mission was air defense and interception, the realities of combat in Angola demanded flexibility. Pilots adapted the F1CZ to deliver bombs, rockets, and cannon fire against enemy positions, often flying at treetop level to avoid radar and surface-to-air missiles. In several operations, Mirage F1CZs were tasked with striking FAPLA convoys moving along key supply routes. Flying in pairs or small formations, they descended rapidly, unleashing 250-kilogram bombs and 68mm rocket salvos on trucks, armored vehicles, and artillery pieces. The speed of the Mirage meant that these attacks were sudden and overwhelming. Convoys were shattered before enemy gunners could react. One notable example came during the battles around Cuito Cuanavale in 1987–88, where Mirage F1CZs were used to suppress enemy artillery and disrupt reinforcements. Their strikes on vehicle parks and ammunition dumps created chaos, forcing FAPLA to delay offensives. Pilots also used the aircraft's twin DIFA cannons for strafing runs, tearing through soft-skinned vehicles and infantry positions. These missions were dangerous. Flying low exposed the Mirages to heavy anti-aircraft fire, including Soviet-supplied ZSU-23-4 Shilka systems and shoulder-fired SAMs. Yet SADF pilots pressed home their attacks, relying on speed, precision, and teamwork to survive. Their courage ensured that the Mirage F1CZ became more than just a fighter. It was a versatile strike aircraft that could deliver decisive blows on the ground. The Mirage F1CZ's dual role reflected the adaptability of the South African Air Force. Pilots trained for both air combat and ground attack, often switching roles within the same campaign. This flexibility gave the SADF a critical edge in Angola, where every sortie had to count. And while the Mirage F1CZ's story is central here, the earlier Mirage 3, the backbone of South African air power, will be explored in upcoming videos. Together, these aircraft demonstrate how South African pilots combined skill, daring, and ingenuity to project power across the border, shaping the outcome of the war.